To travel, reisen. Hello everyone, welcome. In our last lesson, we started learning the verb reisen, which means to travel. You learned how to say, I travel, ich reise, you travel, du reist, he travels, reist, she travels, sie reist. You learned a few other words to add to your vocabulary. Gern, meaning gladly, oft, often, viel, a lot, morgen, tomorrow. You also learned how to ask some questions. Do you travel? Reist du? Does he travel? Reist Does she travel? Reist sie? If you haven't seen this lesson, it's the one previous to this one. You can go back and watch that, lesson 65. Okay, so we are going to continue with reisen. We're going to work with the plural forms now. We travel. Wir reisen. Wir reisen. We travel. Wir reisen. We travel. Wir reisen. Notice the pronunciation. Wir reisen. We travel. Wir reisen. You travel using ihr. Remember, ihr is you. It's plural and it's informal. So you would use this addressing two people that you know well, two friends, two family members, or more, two or more. Ihr, you. You travel. Ihr reist. Ihr reist. You travel. Ihr reist. You travel. Ihr reist. They travel. Sie reisen. They travel. Sie reisen. They travel. Sie reisen. They travel. Sie reisen. Remember, sie can mean she, but it can also mean they. And that's the Z with the lowercase s. You travel. Now this is the Z with the capital S. Remember, the Z with the capital S means you, but addressing one person or more than one person formally. So this is the plural you, but formal. You travel. Sie reisen. Sie reisen. You travel. Sie reisen. You travel. Sie reisen. Okay, now the fun part. Let's review and apply what you've learned. We travel, wir reisen. You travel, ihr reist. They travel, sie reisen. You travel, sie reisen. Gladly, gern. Often, oft. A lot, viel. Tomorrow, morgen. Remember that gern literally means gladly, but when you use it with a verb, it has the meaning to like to do something when you use it with a conjugated verb. So, wir reisen gern literally means we travel gladly, but this has the meaning when you translate it to English as we like to travel. So, we like to travel, wir reisen gern. We travel often, wir reisen oft. We travel a lot, wir reisen viel. We travel tomorrow, wir reisen morgen, but remember that this has the meaning we are traveling tomorrow or we are going to travel tomorrow. We are going to travel tomorrow, we are traveling tomorrow, wir reisen morgen. You like to travel, ihr reist gern. You travel often, ihr reist oft. You travel a lot, ihr reist viel. You're traveling tomorrow, you're going to travel tomorrow, ihr reist morgen. They like to travel. Sie reisen gern. Sie reisen gern. They travel often. Sie reisen oft. They travel a lot. Sie reisen viel. They're traveling tomorrow. They are going to travel tomorrow. Sie reisen morgen. You like to travel. Remember, this is the formal you, addressing more than one person. It can also be singular, addressing one person, but since we're working with plural forms, in this case it means you, but addressing more than one person, formally. You like to travel. Sie reisen gern. You travel often. Sie reisen oft. You travel a lot. Sie reisen viel. You are traveling tomorrow. You are going to travel tomorrow. Sie reisen morgen. Now let's ask some questions. Do we like to travel? Reisen wir gern? Do we travel often? Reisen wir oft? Do we travel a lot? Reisen wir viel? Are we traveling tomorrow? Reisen wir morgen? Do you like to travel? Using ihr, the informal plural you. Reist ihr gern? Reist ihr gern? Do you travel often? Reist ihr oft? Do you travel a lot? Reist ihr viel? Are you traveling tomorrow? Reist ihr morgen? Do you like to travel? Using Sie. Remember, this is addressing more than one person in a formal situation. Do you like to travel? Reisen Sie gern? Do you travel often? Reisen Sie oft? Do you travel a lot? Reisen Sie viel? Are you traveling tomorrow? Reisen Sie morgen? Okay, well that's it for this lesson. To continue learning, click on the video that appears here on your screen to go to the next lesson. See you soon. Bis bald.